Hi there, so just going to give you a quick run around the BMW I own. It's a 1999 model, E46. It's a 325 ISE it was originally. I've had it for 16 years, so all the work that's been done on it was done by myself. Not all by myself obviously, but I've paid the money to have some of the stuff done. I'll explain what I've done and what I paid to do as we just walk around the car. So I'll flip the camera around and give you a sort of a guided tour while I'm sort of explaining what I would need to do to it and what I've done to it in the past. Okay, so this is my 1999 BMW. Like I said, I've owned it for 16 years. It's only 4 years old when I got it. It was a completely standard car. It'd done 110,000 miles when I got it. It's only now just clocked 130,000. It was in a bit of a state when I got it, so I've paid to I originally paid to have all the body kit fitted. I've done all the lowering springs and whatnot myself originally. The exhaust was made by Powerflow exhausts. It's a full one. There's only one box on the whole system. It's all obviously fabricated for the new position. So I think the main thing at the moment for the car, because I took it for a drive yesterday, I've got a problem with this rear brake on here. It's sticking, something's sticking on. I'm not sure if it's the handbrake drum, which I don't think it is. I think it's the caliper itself which is sticking. So what I've ordered is rear pads for the whole car. I've ordered rear discs. I've ordered a refurb kit for the caliper, both front and rear calipers, and I've ordered some new brake fluid, and I've ordered a brake bleeding kit, like a vacuum pump. I've never ever bled brakes on a car before, so it's going to be my first try. I've watched some videos and I'll film what I'm going to do myself, so that's the main thing I need to get sorted so I can use the car again. The paintwork, the car was left outside for about 2 years of its life when I weren't using it at all. I had nowhere to store it, and because of that the paint has gone really flat. In places it's hard to see. It's lost its shine completely. I know it looks clean now, but it does need a full mop and polish, so I will be doing that myself at some point. There's a few bits of paintwork that I need to get sorted out. So down here, it's really flaky here. I could probably pull some of that paint off if I wanted to. Also on the boot lid, there's a lacquer there, which I think that could be repaired. Other than that, I think with a full mop it will come up all right. These vents here were painted that grey colour originally, and that's all coming off, so I need to do something with these to tidy them up. I'm not sure what I'll do yet, but I've got an idea. I might put them black so you don't see them so much. The other big thing I need to sort out is the suspension. So it's on the fully adjustable coilovers at the moment. There's nothing wrong with the suspension, it just doesn't sit level. The rear, if you look, the rear sits different heights. The front's perfect, I've measured that. It sits lower in one corner than it does the other. It doesn't really change the way it drives, but I can get my hand in there quite easy. This side, it's really tight in there, so I definitely need to. I think it's just the height is set differently on the adjustable ride height, so They're the things I need to sort out sort of short term. I've got a problem with, it seems to hold the revs up when I'm revving the engine. The revs stay up and hang before it sort of comes down. So I need to look into that. I've got a couple of ideas what that is. I'm not good with the technical names, but there's a throttle, something that goes onto the throttle body which regulates the airflow, and I think there's a valve in there which sometimes sticks and probably needs taken off and cleaning. So I'll be looking into doing that as well. Other than that, it runs fine. I think I might need to do some the front wishbone at some point. When I had an MOT last year, my mechanic said that there's a bit of play in there. I think it's already had one changed already, but like I said, I'm going to try and use it a bit more this year, so I'll keep an eye on that. I'll just give you a start up now because this thing sounds amazing when it's running. I'll just put the camera down here. Okay, so that is my BMW. If you're interested in seeing how this all sort of pans out over the next sort of few months, just keep watching. If you know anything about the throttle sticking and holding the revs, just give us a comment, and that'll be quite helpful. There's probably a lot of people out there that knows there's problems about these cars have been about for years, so I'm sure that is. So keep your eyes peeled for the next videos. Hopefully you'll come along for the ride with me to see if I can get this sorted out. So see you in the next one. Cheers.